Look, you can't be serious. I usually don't do this, but I feel like I got to. Ain't no point in me having a voice if I ain't gonna speak up for this. Another unarmed black teenager unalived, shot and killed by the same people that was supposed to protect him, was sworn to protect us and ain't doing it. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pissed off. Look, what I'm so pissed off about right now is 18-year-old Jabari Latrell Peoples. 18-year-old that was gunned down by the police in cold blood by a cop in Homewood, Alabama. Nobody said a damn word until it was too late. Bro, I got chills right now talking about it. And I ain't staying silent, and you shouldn't either. The media won't cover it, so I got to. On June 23rd at 9:30 p.m., in Homewood, Alabama, Jabari Peoples, black, 18-year-old, unarmed, unviolent, and compliant, was approached by somebody in an unmarked car. An unmarked car. No lights, no sirens, and no badge. They tapped the window and tell everybody to get out the car. Jabari follows the instructions. Doesn't run, doesn't resist, doesn't fight. Seconds later, he's taken down to the ground, shot and killed. Murder. No warning, no reason, just an execution. And the officer, no attempt to save his life. No CPR, no effort. Just let him die like that, like trash. Where this story get real fucked up at, I apologize for cursing, but I'm pissed off right now. His family wasn't even notified until the next damn day at 10 a.m. on June 24th. By who, you might ask? This is even worse. Not the cops, not the people that came to the scene initially, not even the city. Freaking coroner's office is the one that notified him. So think about this. His body was already moved. Autopsy got completed without his parents' consent. Are you even listening to what I'm saying? They didn't even let his own mother see him. They didn't even let his parents identify his body on the day of the incident. My question is, what the hell was they covering up? See, what they didn't know is there was an eyewitness that seen the whole thing. That's not protocol. That's not accidental. That's a cover-up. That's called dehumanization. Sounds like to me that's murder, manipulation, and a cover-up. Jabari Latrell Peoples wasn't some thug. He wasn't somebody running in the streets. He wasn't a threat. He was a student. Son, a brother, a young man who had dreams. And he just graduated. The police officer nor the police department gave a damn about any of this. They didn't even give him the courtesy of having his own parents identify him at the scene. He just saw a black kid and they pulled the trigger. And yeah, nobody ain't gonna say it, but that's exactly what's going on. I don't care about being politically correct with this story, cause this shit need to stop. I refuse to have him just be another name added to a list that's already too goddamn long. Y'all don't share any of my posts, y'all need to share this one. The family is demanding answers. They want the full police report to be made public. They want all body cams, car cams released to the public, and the identity of the officer who pulled the trigger. That's the craziest part. We still don't know the officer who pulled the trigger. Look, this is what TikTok is about. If anybody got resources, send it out to this family right now. I got a voice, I gotta say it. No more secrecy, no more silence, no more allowing them to kill our babies. An 18-year-old black unarmed boy that was gunned down by police in Alabama. His name is Jabari Latrell Peoples. Say it one more time. Jabari Latrell Peoples. Jabari Latrell Peoples. All I'm asking is that you do your part. Just share this message out to the whole world. Bari's blood is on their hands, and if we don't raise hell about this situation, they gonna keep doing it to us. I don't care if you ever look at any of my videos again. All I need you to do is share this one video. Because awareness starts with you. It starts with me. And if nobody told you, Chemo told you. Stay motivated and protect your kids like their life depended on it. Because as you can see, they ain't doing it for us.
Let's start here. You put his name through the calculator, right? Jabari Latrell Peoples, right? It equates to 83, right? Now, it's the same number that equates to, I'm going to show you in the next one. So, yeah, man, you type this in into the calculator, you get this, right? So, it shows you that these numbers, it all has some type of symbolism, meaning behind them, right? So, you type in Jabari Latrell, just put his first and middle, you know, put that in, right? It equates to 95, right? So, let's get to the next one. Before we jump into this video, right, you gotta understand that there's a code in this system, right? It's ran through gematria numeric numbers, right? So whenever you see these deaths that occur, right, that's going through your timeline, right, you gotta ask yourselves, was this a sacrifice? Was it staged? Or you gotta ask these questions and just go through the gematria number. Yeah, this message is for you, the Black Greeks, right? So these occurrences that take place throughout these numeric deaths that I'll go throughout mainstream media, right? Just reiterate some stuff that was said over there on the other page, right? Once you know about gematria, right? Once you know about the numeric codes, once you learn about Freemasonry, right? Once you know about all the things our enemies have done to us in the system of Babylon, you could say to yourself, okay, we're not going to learn the way of the heathens. We're not going to learn the way of our oppressors that have subjected us in the system, knowing that we have a better way of walking in freedom, walking in liberty, right? So whenever you see another police shooting, a mass genocide, and all this, man, you understand that some of these parents, man, they could be behind it, right? Just how Trayvon Martin, his father was a principal Mason, right? Just how you just gotta look at all this stuff and look at it from spiritual lenses, right? So if they are making covenants with the heathens, and we're not supposed to be part of the heathens, you will be treated like a heathen. You would get ritually sacrificed like a heathen if you're part of the system. You will be just another NPC, it's another non-play character, just another person that doesn't really have another it's just no you wouldn't have the thing is that don't learn the ways of the oppressors and come out of the system. Point blank, man. Simple as that. Stop being along with what they're doing. Stop doing whatever you see what your enemies are doing, right? This is why they don't promote great images of us on these monitors, right? They don't tell you about who you come from. They don't tell you about where you're from, because they're not going to tell you about where you're from, because they are paid as puppets to keep you away from the truth, man. That's what they really are. They are puppets. These black elites, these black celebrities are all puppets, all paid by the same oppressors that you talk about you going against, right? So this is why you so-called black people need to start waking up to these facts, start coming to the truth, and stop crying, stop whining, stop getting these sob stories, because they do not care about us, and they won't care about us because they are being paid to put you in this captivity, man. But hey, I'm just a messenger, right? Shalom.